It's already faded to black, but
Sorry
I
I
still
never made it to Bakura. You seem to handle yourself okay, though.
That's the explanation we get. I just didn't make it there. Look, I found all of them. Body attacks, whatever that means. Jumping on people, I don't know.
This is getting more serious. We have been receiving numerous reports of a Sith cult called the Disciples of Ragnos appearing all over the galaxy.
We already know the name. Like, we knew that before this information. Right, so before we pick another mission, let me tell you about, well, might as well be the next one. Let's not have too much nothing going on in the game. So, it wasn't working. So I just tried to see if the game works on its own. So I launched it, and it wasn't. It wasn't launching. So then you try all the compatibility possibilities. So you try those, and it's not really working. So I download a copy, torrent a copy, really. Try that one. It's not working either. So you know, you go to Google for your fix of fixing, and what did they say? Try one compatibility, try the other compatibility, try running it in compatibility with the resolution 640 by 480, and that actually works. But then you change it and it doesn't work at all anymore. So I download another copy that actually boasts that it just works on every system. So I download that, install it, and what do you know, it doesn't work. Who would have guessed? So again, go to the compatibility things, and they say it works in compatibility with Windows 2000 and ME, or Me, whichever you prefer. So you do that, I do that, and it works, but you know, it's a shitty compatibility, and it was supposed to work without any compatibility issues. Not only that, but it doesn't launch straight into the game. The game is minimized, and you have to maximize it to have it going. So there's that. You play it, and the mouse doesn't work. It doesn't work in the menu, but it does work in the game. So they say you just have to Alt-Tab out of the game window and come back to it. But then it works in the menu, but it doesn't work in the game. So you have to Alt-Tab until you accidentally find the right combination of clicking around to have it work in the game. Now, take a break from that. The Academy has received a distress call from a merchant ship that crashed on the planet Blengil. I assume. They were pulled out of hyperspace when they crossed paths with an interdictor cruiser. They crossed paths with an interdictor cruiser? Bitch! There are still those around? Those? And the Imperials, apparently not wanting their presence known, fired on the merchant ship. They didn't do a good enough job. I guess the stormtroopers were behind the guns, that's why they survived. Merchants managed to make it to the planet's surface and call for help. As far as we know, the planet is uninhabited. Yeah, it's another desert planet. There is like spots of green over there at the close to the pole.
This should be an easy assignment. I think you can handle it while Kyle is away with Rosh. Take a shuttle, land at the coordinates of the distress beacon, and pick up any survivors.
See, now they trust us. And they allow us to go alone. Also, it's not going to be an easy assignment. It's a pretty shit mission. So, that's mixed up. What would you want to use? Drain. Because Dark Force powers are better for gameplay. Good enough. Oh, we're gonna have to invest in those because, well, protect and absorb. Mostly protect, because there's a mission coming up later on and that's gonna be useful. So yeah, those as usual. And so the mouse doesn't work, but it worked in compatibility for 600 and 400 or the 2000 and ME, because now the new copy that I torrented worked with Windows XP compatibility, but the mouse wasn't. So of course That's not good enough, I'm tired of that. Also, there is a matter of save. My saves weren't opened. Weren't being opened, loaded. Loaded. They weren't working. So, that's an issue for me. I actually had a high percent completion on that save, so I'm bummed out. I don't want to do all of this again. That takes time and it's boring, especially when you do it again. So, yeah. I start a new save finally, and I'm thinking to myself, well, I guess I'll just download 100% save later. That's good enough, I guess. I did everything in the game anyway, so it's not like I'm cheating. Then I'm gonna hit begin mission, because before a different torrent. No, see the cutscene really. And I'm gonna talk over it. That's like not like there's any dialogue in it anyway. See, there is no interdictor here. But anyway, there is a clear sky and a lightning storm. And you're fucked. This would ruin you. Skinning this far and slamming the ground this hard, there wouldn't be a ship
nice
left.
Work, Jaden.
Look at the
Some
plane
rescue
catastrophes.
mission.
Oh, also, it's uninhabited. Look at this. Check this out. Like, you know the game Floor is Lava?
Hello? Hello? Hey, you there!
Thank the Force you've come. This place is...
What is this place? Cursed? Listen to those royalty-free...
What was that?
Some worm. Royalty-free monster sounds. And roars, whatever. Yeah, like
Maybe
that.
I can find what I need in the merchant ship.
There goes the rescue mission, now you have to rescue yourself. Yes. Also there's grenades, if you would need them right away. Because floor is lava. Because floor is lava, look. Floor is lava. And it's not viable to kill them. Even when they peek out, you can kill them, you can feed them grenades, but they're often too slow to get them. Eat shit, bitch. Yeah, too slow. So, well, since I'm already here, I might as well play the mission and talk. That's something I wanted to avoid, but again, trying to pay attention makes the episode long. Too long. Maybe I'll just split it. No, I can't split it. That ruins the whole point of trying to tell the whole story at once. Good enough.
Should be safe here.
Yeah, they probably won't bite through a Durasteel hull. Probably.
Ah, this power converter should do.
Just punch the glass. What other things there are? Yes, so the game wasn't working which way? Yes, so I got the game to a point with the previous copy that it did start up.
I've got to get over there.
Over where? There? That's good enough. And that's a secret area, I think, but it's pointless. There's shield, but you don't need it. There's nothing else attacking you that will damage your shield. Alright. Speedo. I don't know if that's a rock or an egg of those. Ah, shit. I can only carry one part at a time. That's the problem. That's pretty safe here too, because I guess the crash compressed the ground. No, that's dangerous because I saw it there. Yep, it's chasing. At least not far. I guess it's gonna be a split. Good enough, fuck it. So, what was it? Yes, the saves did load, but only to a part. Until the information that the game is loading goes away. That's how far it loaded. And then a black screen, and the game doesn't work. So that's perfectly operational, right? Isn't it? Well, no, it's not. So I'm digging in for more information, more fixes.
How am I gonna get over there?
You know, running. Shit, fuck. Are you supposed to go around the other way? Aren't they? There is an intended way for fancy things, I guess. But I don't know if I want to bother. Just quick save. It's the worst thing
This
that can
energy
happen.
cell should work for the cooling unit.
There we go. Are they sinking? No, not really. Are they sinking now? Yep, they're sinking now. Why are they sinking? Because the worms bit through the ground underneath, I guess. Oh shit. Why did it jump at me now? I remember this mission being a little bit harder because I was trying to rush it or kill all the worms. That wasn't a smart idea, really. Yeah, so the save didn't work. So I did some more fixing and more compatibility switching, and I got to the point where it actually did load. But like I said, what did I pick up? Not that, the thing from the front. I mean from here, like the other way. Got it to the point where it did load, but the character wasn't moving, so I... oh shit. Fuck you, fuck you. I can't hurt it, it can't hurt me. Fantastic. I was gonna jump up again. Yes, no, maybe so. Yes, no, maybe so. The answer is no, I guess. My health got damaged from fall, I guess. Which parts? Those parts. Over there. Remember, floor is lava. Yeah, so the fixes weren't working, so I was upset. So, well, I guess at that point when the thing, what was the thing? Ah shit, that's not good. That's suboptimal. When the thing happened, where the character wasn't moving, I guess it was the problem with the mouse that I mentioned before that I managed to fix actually, but didn't connect the dots. I thought it's at the beginning. Very coherent story as always. Your favorite, I guess. No, 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 no. Keep on. Just use force, speed, and move.
Just the power coupling I need for the acceleration compensator.
Yes. Whatever you say, Jaden. Go very high up so you can fall for longer. And there we go. Safe. Only took damage again. So I didn't connect the dots because first off, in the main menu, in every menu, any menu, the thing, cursor and the mouse wasn't working in menus, so I thought maybe it was like that all the time, and it doesn't really matter as long as I can play the game or control the menu options with keyboard is fine, because the menu is quick and responsive, so I thought that's perfectly alright. Maybe it wasn't like that before either, because it's a console port, so why would they bother? Ooh, danger close. Ooh, danger even closer, I guess. The ground is still shaking. How about a quick save? Maybe a quick save. Yes. So I didn't connect those dots, so I gave up on that copy. Get taken out. Treat yourself. Oh shit. Fuck. It's fine. So what do I do with this? Just push it a little bit? Fantastic. Where's the part? There it is. Alright, so for speed again. Just hurry up. First to safety, then to the part. That'll be better, especially since I'm all out of force. Force. Yes, that's the word. Force, not force. So I gave up on that copy and downloaded another. And what I did then...
Well, this damper should be compatible with my motivator.
Whatever you say. No? Shit. I wanted to throw a saber at it, maybe damage it like that, but... run out of force. The force. Yes. So I got the copy, another copy, or was it either copy, anyway. Got it, and the cursor wasn't working like I said, it wasn't working. Right? In the main menu and then in the game. So I'm thinking that's enough alt-tabbing, I'm looking for more fixes. So there is some sort of rendering library for the game that you have to download to make it work better, and it did. But oh shit! Get up! Oh, take your time. Take your sweet time. Library for the game that does something it's supposed to fix problems. So I downloaded it and got it and installed it. I put the file where it should be. And it did that. It hardly helped. So there was talk about.
How'd you do it? Now to get off this crazy rock.
Yeah, but before the shit.
That's too bad about the merchants. Sounds like those sand burrowers must have gotten them all. Nasty critters. Glad you got back safe and sound. We'll let Coruscant know to mark the planet as hazardous.
Why didn't they just build bridges out of the wreckage? Safe passages. Where would they go anyway? Why didn't they stay put? Beats me. Anyway, talking about staying put. Nothing to do with it at all. Yes. Yes. Buy time by saying yes. Yes. And so there is a talk about Silent Patch. The guy's name is Silent and it's his patch, so it's Silent Patch. I go to the website where it's supposed to be and there is no download button. So how do you get that? Do some more googling. Steam forums talk about using test app to fix it, but of course it's not a Steam version, it's actually a box for retail, what they call retail version. So I try to do that. Well, so there is no test app, so I can't do that, is the point. And finally get the page where the Silent Patch actually is there. So I download it from the part where it says GTA Vice City, and download it, open the readme to know how to install it, and it says it's for the GTA 3. How did they get that fucked up? Don't ask me. They're a special kind of humans. So, looking some more, finally found the correct version for the correct game. Download it, install it. Nigga, it works. The game works, right? So that's magic.
Nicely done, Jaden. I think you're ready for the next stage of training, but there's still another mission left if you choose to accept it. Remember, every mission is a chance to learn more about being a Jedi.
Yes, that's a nice way of saying take the next mission so you can put more points into your force powers. Called Investigation Corellia. Yes, in a moment. So it works. So the game fucking works. So I'm doing the missions, I'm shooting the dudes, but something's off. Finally I notice that where you shoot is not where the aiming reticle points. So nigga, what do you do about that? The easy solution is to swap off widescreen. Switch it off when it's time for shooting, so the bullets go where you want it to go, because I researched it and it says it's a problem with widescreen. Fantastic. So you disable that and the shots go where you want it to go, but switching it on and off all the time, that's ridiculous. So you look for that. And there is a solution, there is a widescreen fix. Even though the game from a box gives you the option of rendering things in widescreen, they thought this far about it, but not far enough to actually make it work correctly. Like, how do you do that? Tell me. Leave me the answer in the comments. How do you do that? So there is a fix. and I get the fix, and the game finally works as intended. Everything is rendered in correct aspect ratio, bullets go where you want them to go, everything plays. But there's also one more issue. See, if you have your frame limiter disabled so that the game runs fast in a lot of frames, the game breaks. For instance, you can't go backwards or in reverse on vehicles, motorcycles or otherwise. And there are other issues too. So now limiting frames is a need, and it's a solution to problems. Because how do you program shit to be dependent on frames like that? Like in Dark Souls when your weapons break, or in this when you have to go backwards. Answer me. Riddle me this. Or better yet, don't riddle me, just answer me. Yeah, so Corellia, check this out. The city of Coronet on the Corellia has had numerous reports of activity by the Disciple of Ragnas. However, it's not clear if it's really the Sith cult or if the locals are just being paranoid after hearing about it on the Holonet. So they're now on the Holonet. Secrecy, bitch. Go to Coronet and determine the truth. What's a Coronet? City of Coronet, yes. Is that a capital city for an entire planet? It sounds similar to the name of the planet,
I
so
still
maybe.
have a few contacts in Coronet. We'll hit a few of the local cantinas and see what crops up. We'll also follow up with some of the people who reported this so-called cult activity.
Yes. So would we... This, I guess, so we've got more range. Yeah, the previous mission really helps you take whatever and not deal with the consequences of having a shitty force power for the duration of your mission. So that's a plus. So I fixed GTA Vice City, and played through it. I even managed to complete the car list in the thing. So for the car shop. So game's done. This is done. My rant is done. I don't know how I'm gonna cut it to keep the coherency. How much harder can I ruin it by cutting it? We'll see. Leave a thing or two over and let's see the cutscene, so I don't have to worry about recording that somehow the next time. You can read the coordinates over there. I don't know if they're generic and the same for everything else. Up in the left with the picture of the planet. You can figure out that it's a 99023 and things like
punches the
that.
weak way right in the...
Can anyone hear me? We're under attack. Somebody's trying to blow up the tram.
That's actually not the mission I talked
is
about.
coming from that cargo tram down below.
When I meant Raven's Claw can fit 2 people in it. But that presents it too. So, and also you're supposed to have windows in front. I think we're gonna have a view of Raven's Claw still to see. Yes, this mission. Pretty linear, you could say.
You take the tram. I'll take care of these ships.
Okay.
Head
Yes.
towards the front and clear out each car. Keep the enemy in front of you so you don't have to worry about your flank.
Yes, so that'll be it for this time. Like, comment and subscribe. Fucking seriously.